Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I closed the wrong thing. So I shut down on you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like when my mom made me apologize to my sister. I'm sorry. Okay, I sent a link to Anthony. So Anthony will be here soon. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. 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 It's the important lesson today. Make sure you've got something to scratch your back with. Yes. An adequate scratching apparatus. Hi, Alice. Can you go back to the other one and tell them all that I'm on a new stream, please? Because now I can't shut that down. Yeah, I'm going to delete all of those videos. 19 videos. Go away. How come they didn't go away? I asked them to go away. Oh, it says deleting. Okay, so if I go up here to Video Manager, maybe I can't do that. Okay, so did you go over and tell them I'm on a new stream? Oh my goodness, so sorry guys. Can you hit the thumbs up, Alice? I already got a thumbs down. Who's giving me thumbs down? Hi, Blandine. I know who's giving me thumbs down. And I really don't care. I don't care. Because thumbs down counts just like a thumbs up. So give me a thumbs down. 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 Hi, Blandine. Did Alice tell you? Is it still going? No, I emailed it to you. I emailed it to you. But let me see if I can drop it into your Facebook. Okay, let me go to
Kelly. I was able to get in now.
Were you okay? Hi.
I don't know why it kept telling me there was some kind of an error and it wasn't letting me in before. But
Oh, because if something could happen, it would happen to me. That's why. What are you doing today?
Right now, I'm just pulling some orders, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of listing.
I have to pull an order too. Look what happened to this watch. It turned silver overnight.
Oh wow!
I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I gotta pull an order too. I don't really want to, but I have to. I'm supposed to get a bunch of stuff from Amazon today. What do I think about that?
That's really cool. Is it stuff that you're gonna resell, or is it stuff for you personally?
It's supplies and stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's Man, whoever had this Ford watch, check out this Ford watch. Whoever had this Ford watch, they must have been a mechanic because it is disgusting. In fact, I don't even think I'm going to list it because I don't really want to clean it. That's just too much to clean. In the garbage it went. Not even a craft lot. Have you ever sold jewelry?
Nothing major. Like I've sold a couple watches and stuff like that. I don't really know a whole lot about it, so I don't source very much of it. But whenever I can get it like cheap or at the bins or something like that, I'll pick it up and try my hand at it.
So when did you and Ash try to go to Splash Mountain?
Probably about a month ago.
So that was an old video I was watching?
Well, it's actually the brand new one for today. I'm just ahead. I'm ahead on videos. Since I only do 3 a week that are recorded, I just kind of stockpile them and I release them every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I think right now I'm like 3 weeks ahead.
So that happened 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, something like that.
I gotcha. Yeah, I don't know how to edit, so I won't be doing those.
It's pretty easy once you. Do you have a Mac or do you have?
Huh?
Do you have a Mac that you use or do you use a PC?
I have a PC.
Mac has a program called iMovie, and literally you just put the videos together like a puzzle. It's super easy. Like
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's like barely any work involved in it.
But Macs are expensive.
Yeah. Do you have an iPhone?
Yep, I have an iPhone and an iPad. But my iPad doesn't have all the features that my iPhone has.
My iPhone has an app called iMovie. It looks like this. It's that little star.
Yeah.
And I actually sometimes I'll use this to put my videos together.
I might have that on here.
But it's super easy. Like you basically just if you have it, you can pull it up. I'll show you just real quick. It's as simple as just going through and like clicking on stuff in the order you want them to show up, and that's how you put it together.
Let me download it. It's called iMovie.
Yep. It was like one of the ones that came already on my phone. I didn't have to download it or anything. Hey Craig, how you doing, man?
It says I already have it, so I opened it.
Mm-hmm.
And it says create project.
Yep.
Okay. And so I want to do a movie.
Yep. And then it'll bring up. It'll bring up.
I'm gonna try and do my 2-hour video when I put up my pegboard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so literally you just go through and select all the video files in the order in which you want them to show up in your video, and it's so easy. Like there's barely any work. Pretty much anyone can do it.
Be careful when you say that because you've never worked with me when it comes to videos. I gotta find it. It was so long ago now. It was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. The way I see it is pretty, if I can do it, you can probably do it because I'm not very good with editing video or anything like that.
Well, I thought I uploaded it to my computer, but my computer says it doesn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not showing it on my computer.
When you film, do you use your phone or do you use an actual camera?
My phone.
It'll make it even easier for you then because you'll have all the video right there on your phone. You can basically just go to create movie and then select the files you want, and it'll just put it together for you. You can even upload right to YouTube from that app if you wanted to, or you can transfer it to your computer or however is easier for you. I normally airdrop it to my computer when I'm, if I do it on my phone, and then I can just, create a thumbnail from there.
Yeah, I'm looking for the video. It's showing me pictures and some short videos, but not. my big video.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up with that?
I don't know.
I shouldn't have downloaded it. It's got to be somewhere on my computer, but I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. So, okay, I clicked it. Now do I click, what do I click now? Create movie?
Yeah. Is there any other clips you want to add to it, or just that one
No,
clip?
just put it up.
Oh, okay.
So now hit the play button.
Yeah, you can. I mean,
What?
if it's just one clip, it's probably not going to do a whole. It'll probably still just be what you had. iMovie is basically it's more used for putting a bunch of clips together.
What do I do with that cogwheel down there?
I don't think you do anything. I think that's just like settings.
So do I just hit the play button?
You can.
And now what do I do? Hit done?
Yeah. Then you'll see you have a movie created in there.
My movie. And now how do I publish it?
There should here. Hold on, let me open it up. There should be like a little drop down tab. Do you see down at the bottom? There's like 3 things you can choose
Yeah.
from. It's the middle one there.
Okay.
You click on
The
that.
upload one.
Do
And
it.
then hit YouTube. Now it wants me to sign into Google.
Oh, yeah, it's probably for your YouTube account, so that way it knows where to send it. But I use iMovie for everything. I have it on my computer and on my phone. So if I'm recording on my phone, it's super easy for me to just go through and I'll just click all the videos in order. Because normally whenever I record, I do like different. Sorry about that. I do different clips, and then I'll just kind of put them all together like a puzzle, like where they should go in the video.
LSP, you're hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, for one clip, he is right. You could just directly upload it to YouTube. That wouldn't be a big
No,
deal.
it won't upload it.
Oh, really? Oh, because it's too big or what?
I don't know. So what it says, size medium, large, 720, 1080. What do I do?
That's up to you. Medium's the smallest, but the higher you go, the better quality it's going to be.
Okay, so do I click add the theater?
Add the theater is just going to be putting it on your, I think, where all your videos would be.
Okay.
So that doesn't make a whole bunch of difference.
And then it's asking, okay, share.
Craig says size matters.
Movie is too long. The YouTube limit is 15 minutes.
That's stupid. See, I normally airdrop all my videos to my computer and then do it that way. So I've never actually uploaded directly to YouTube. So I like to have a thumbnail every time I do it. And you can't do a thumbnail from it.
So I guess I have to cut parts out.
Well, you can still keep it that way if you want to just transfer it to your computer. You could upload the whole
I tried.
thing. Oh, you did?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not finding it on my I'm not finding it on my computer.
Have you checked your downloads folder?
Yeah, I thought I did. Okay, now how do I find my downloads folder?
On a PC, I'm guessing you'd probably click your Start tab, and then it would bring up a bunch of options. You might have something that says Downloads or Documents or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I checked Documents and I checked Videos.
Uh-huh. Anybody in the chat have a PC that would know how to direct her better? So I use a Mac, so I don't really know.
It's probably in here. It's just I don't know what the location is.
I don't know if you have one of these hooked up to your computer, like one of the like charger cables for your phone. Sometimes
Yeah.
if you plug that into the computer, it'll give you an option to
Yeah,
like
and it tells me there's no new pictures or video.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
So yeah, and when I go to videos, it doesn't show it. So yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
I'm
that is very weird.
just screwed. I did all that work and I fell off the ladder too.
Yeah, that sucks.
And I was gonna leave that in there. Well, I didn't have a choice because I don't know how to edit. Me falling off the ladder. It was pretty funny. Whatever this is, it downloaded a whole bunch of stuff that I don't even know what it is. Oh well. I'm getting out of it.
Yeah.
Oh well. Hello, Misha Renee. So whatever. Oh. I have this really cool Mickey Mouse watch. See the Mickey
Oh, that's
Mouse
nice.
watch? It's from 1992.
Mm-hmm.
No, 1990. Yeah, 1992. And my father-in-law gave it to my son in 92. But in the watch has never been used or anything, but the band is falling apart. So I don't know. I mean, it's not like falling apart, but the faux leather on the outside starting to peel a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I should just sell it the way it is, because a true Mickey collector will just
Yeah, buy a new band.
stand on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I should put a new battery in it or not.
I guess it would depend on how much the thing's worth in like good condition and working condition.
Yeah, that's true. I could have checked that.
That's normally how I gauge whether or not I'm gonna like put any work into stuff, is
I would
whether
just.
or not it's worth putting work into, like financially.
It's a Lotus watch, Disney brand, and I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it today. I got to get my stuff ready for my auction tonight.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Well, I'm sorry you didn't get to go to Splash Mountain.
Oh, that's okay. No big deal. We're gonna go on her birthday now.
Did you do anything else since you drove all the way out there, or did you just drive back home?
We stopped at a what are they called? An outlet mall on the way home, and we did a little shopping there.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
But,
at least it wasn't for nothing.
yeah. Thank the Lord it wasn't for nothing. That's a long way to drive. We drove like 2.5 hours.
Yeah. That would be a long way to drive for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
No joke.
We thought about staying the night and going the next day, but apparently they have some kind of weird hours where they're not even open on Tuesday anymore during that time frame. They
So
used to be open 7 days a week, so I don't know if they're
you wouldn't have even
financially or what it is.
you wouldn't even be able to go the next day.
Mm-mm.
Well, that's not right. Yeah, you were screwed.
Yep, pretty much.
Well, I hope you weren't too upset with her.
No, I mean it is what it is. We still got to spend the day together. We went thrifting, and we went to the outlet mall, so it was okay.
Lots of good talk in the car. You look like you were all kicked back like this doing your video. All relaxed.
That's how I normally am. Like if anybody else gets in the car, they have to always adjust the seat because I like keep it reclined back and I just lounge.
You're a bigger guy though. How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Yeah. And you're wide.
Mm-hmm. That I am.
So you are a bigger guy. I mean, you were a professional wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you weren't the Big Show or anything,
I
but
don't know if I'd get in her car if I was.
did you ever meet him?
No.
He wasn't even as big as Andre the Giant,
Yeah.
or was he?
I don't think he was.
He still
That's
wrestles.
how Andre was.
He still wrestles the Big Show. He's in really good shape now.
Yep.
I hope he got paid good to do that.
I'm sure he did. Yeah, Andre was 7'4". Big Show's only 7 foot. So yeah, Andre was taller.
Okay. So Big Show is. I was thinking Andre was 7'6", but he's 7'4".
Mm-hmm.
I liked Andre the Giant.
Yeah, me too.
I always knew he was a good guy. Always, always, always. I always knew he was a good guy. I never believed he was bad.
Mm-hmm.
My brothers used to always say he was bad. He was bad. No, I always believed he was good.
There's some interesting stories about Andre.
Oh yeah, did you see the documentary about him
No.
where they talked to all the wrestlers and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And yeah, and they talk about how he used to get picked on a lot when he was a kid, and about when he died and all that. And they interview his people that were always around him, and how he would drink. Like one pitcher of beer was like one glass to him.
Yep.
And he would drink like 16 pitchers.
Yep.
And it's just like, man,
I couldn't even imagine.
You're 400 pounds, and I mean, I can hold my liquor. If it's beer, I can hold my liquor like nobody's business.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can drink beer like it's nothing. I remember when I was younger, I used to go out with my friends and stuff, and I'd say, "Can I have a pitcher of beer?" And they'd say, "How many glasses?" And I would say 1. And then, because that was my limited pitcher of beer, that was my drinking and driving limit, was 1 pitcher of beer.
Yeah.
And of course, I don't do that anymore. But then it got to be where they wouldn't serve me because they thought that was irresponsible. So then I would say, I'd like a pitcher of beer. Okay. How many glasses? 2. All right. Of course, I wouldn't need 2 glasses. It was just for me.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, this was the 90s, Now I would not be that irresponsible. Holy moly, look at the watch battery in this watch.
Oh, wow.
That's a huge watch battery.
That's a cool Winnie the Pooh watch.
Yeah, right? But I don't have a battery that big. I just got these batteries yesterday, and I popped them all out and put them in a bag.
Hey, Peyton, thanks for stopping. I was saying hi to Peyton. Said it's her first time watching you live.
Hi, Peyton, and I got my head down, and I'm all into my watch batteries. I'm sorry, Peyton. How are you, baby? Thank you for coming. Well, she's seen me before, but she's never caught me live. Peyton caught me live. Peyton caught me live. Peyton caught me live. Peyton caught me live. Boy, my boobs even moving these. You know the kind of bra I have on, because I know you want to know this information. I was working at the hospital one day, and I went to grab a red biohazard bin down, and all this liquid fell on me, on my face, on my chest, down my bra, down my stomach, and it was biohazard material, right? And liquid isn't supposed to be in those bins. And so I had to go down to the surgical unit, and I had to shower, and they gave me this stuff to scrub, and they were helping scrub me to get whatever biohazard stuff was, and I ended up just being water with some bleach and another chemical, but so it didn't kill me or anything. But I got this bra out of it, and it's one of those bras where after they give you a breast reduction or breast augmentation, it like sucks you in and all that. But it's just one size too small, so I'm sorry I keep adjusting myself. But my boobs even move in this, and I wouldn't think they would move in this. Anthony, can you make me a bra where my boobs don't move?
If I could, I'd probably be a millionaire because I'm sure there's a bunch of women all over the world that would want something like that.
Oh, yeah. That's why sometimes if we're going to be active, we'll wear 2 or 3 bras.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that.
Oh, yeah. Because one sports bra doesn't do it. You got to put a second one on. Sometimes you got to put a third sports bra on, depending on the activity that you're going to do. My daughter used to wear 3 or 4 sports bras.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
The things that we women have to do.
Yeah, I can imagine. Glad I don't have to do that stuff.
Well, I imagine some men might have to do it too.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
There was this man who, as a bet, he made money. Oh, this is all rusted. Oh, and this is a Pierre Cardin with diamonds.
Nice.
Yeah, but the back of it's all roached.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep, in the garbage. Well, maybe I can wear it. I can't even get my hand in there, so no, I can't wear it. Garbage. What was I talking about? That's been happening a lot lately. Where I don't know what I was talking about. Hi, Mary Pelletier. Oh, all about the bounce reduction. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Peyton. Thanks for having my back. But yeah, so yeah, I took my daughter to get a breast reduction, and they said that insurance had changed the standards, and she was just a couple inches shy of being able to have insurance cover it. And then the surgery was going to be like $7,000, and I'm like, I'm just going to pay for it. And she's just like, no, Mom, I can't let you do that. And I'm glad I didn't do it now because she still hasn't had a breast reduction. But since she's had my granddaughter, she's really even bigger. So, but yeah, when I had my breast reduction, they didn't have nice bras like this. I had 8 pounds taken off. 8 pounds. Seriously. They didn't make bras in HIJKLMNOP like they do now.
These boxes are awesome. I don't know if you ever gotten these at the post office for shoes.
Yeah, but they don't call them the shoe boxes anymore. They're just mailing boxes now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them because the mailing boxes, you can cut down to whatever size you want. Whereas the flat rate boxes, you can't. You have to leave them the shape that they're in.
Yep. That was one of the things that I kind of had to learn the hard way when I first started reselling is don't use the flat rate boxes unless you have something very heavy.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And that's a hard lesson to learn.
Yep.
It's an expensive lesson.
The post office that I go to, like before I even knew I could order the stuff online, that's pretty much all they had out was the flat rate stuff. So I'd go collect boxes there, and it'd be so much more expensive.
Yeah, that's all my post office has too, is the flat rate, and they've got the tape, the flat rate tape, and the priority tape, and they won't give it out anymore. Some people say that their post offices do give it out, but mine's smaller, and they said they got an email about it and they're not supposed to give it out. And I'm like, yeah,
wow.
As much business as I bring you.
Yeah, for sure.
And she's like, yeah, we probably should give you some, but I don't want to get in trouble.
Yep.
It's just a small post office. My post office is really, really small. It's so small that it's got one zip code, 49041, and that's the only place that has that zip code, 49041. And it's not that I live in a small town. I don't. Comstock is like a little suburb of Kalamazoo, but it's a very small post office.
Gotcha.
And they said, when I started doing my eBay, and I like full time when I started doing it full time, and I started taking my packages down there, they said their numbers went up and They like that I bring them so many packages all the time. And I'm like, then you should give me priority mail, tape for
Yeah,
free.
for sure.
Well, I like the watch, even though it's got wear to it. I don't care. I'm gonna replace the battery and keep it. I'm getting all these watches because I don't like to sell stuff unless it's in like really good shape.
Yeah, I've been that way as far as eBay goes. If it's not in like really good condition, like condition I would want to buy something and I don't even list it, I'll just
Yeah,
take it to the flea market and sell it there.
yeah,
Gotten like much pickier with what I sell.
yeah. I'm very picky about what I list and stuff too. A lot pickier than I used to be. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I can't get the back off this. Rocky?
I'm curious, has anybody signed up for the um what is this thing called? Um it's for the
Stop, Tom.
eBay Open,
Are you in the house, honey?
the Shine Awards or whatever it is. I was just looking into
Oh,
this. Today's the last day
please.
to register for the Shine Awards.
Oh. No,
Yeah,
I was asked to do it.
yeah, I guess.
But I mean, people have asked me to do it, but I haven't done it. I'm not going to. I'm too
Yeah,
small. I'm too small of an operation to even think about doing it.
yeah, for sure.
I don't do the volume that other people do. I don't feel worthy of that type of recognition.
Hmm.
Maybe next year, we can record my growth from, being part-time to full-time and, stuff like that, but I don't feel even worthy to apply for it this year.
Gotcha.
Like other people like Thrifting Nomads, Jenny
Hmm.
and Will, I mean, I love them and they applied for it. Number one, they're in California, so they can participate with eBay on a regular basis.
Yeah,
And number two, they are doing it together. They do FBA. They do lots of different platforms, and the hustle is real for them. I don't consider
yeah,
my hustle real on a hustle basis.
understand.
My hustle is real for me, considering everything that. This is what the Hulk looks like. If Kelly was a Hulk, this is what the Hulk would look like.
That's awesome.
See my neck popping out?
I do.
See, I'm muscular.
You're a beast.
Those are tendons, not muscles.
Either way, you don't mess with mama.
No, I have a lot of thigh muscle.
Uh huh.
I'm I'm very fat, as you all know, and that's not putting myself down. I have got meat on the bone. Okay, but I'm up there, heading towards 300, even though I'm losing weight, but still. Um, I got some chub, but my legs, if I tighten up my leg, it's hard. And you poke it and it's all muscle. So I mean, my legs were my favorite thing to work. And I would do the squat machine, but it's the one where you lay down, where you're almost laying on the floor and you're at a slant, and then you got to put your legs up on the platform and then you push. You know what I mean? They say it's a squat machine, but it works the legs, and you got to make sure to use your heels, not your toes.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Love that. When I started using that, I started at 290, which is not a lot for you, but to start off the first time using that, they said was a very heavy weight. And that was like nothing. It was just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then I pulled my fifth metatarsal on my right foot, and then I couldn't do it again.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
haven't really been able to do much of that recently either, just with all the injuries from wrestling I'm still
yeah,
dealing with.
What are all your injuries right now, Anthony?
Well, I have to have both of my hips operated on. But the problem with that is I have to lose like 50 pounds before they'll even do it, just because of, all the weight on the hips. I have
Right.
to do like one surgery and then heal and then do the next one. So I need.
I that's what they told me about my knee. I mean, I had torn um meniscus in my knee working out, and pulled ligaments in my foot and all kinds of stuff, and they told me that I needed to lose a bunch of weight because it was going to make it harder and harder on my knees. If I didn't want to have knee replacement later on in life, I needed to lose weight.
Yeah. I also have my back. I broke it in 3 different places. The breaks have all been healed over the. I mean, it's been since 2010. I first got injured. So
Did you wrestle after your back was broken, Anthony?
yeah, I wrestled for a year and a half with it broken. And that like counts like hardcore matches, like all the stupid weapons things I've been a part of.
Now, did you know that it was broken when you were wrestling?
I knew that it was injured pretty badly, because there'd be some matches where I'd go to lock up with people and then I would just collapse because I lost control of my legs. So I knew that there was something going on, but I also knew that I was in line for a big title push. And at the time, I was like, well, I've worked too hard to not get this. So, stupidly, I pushed
Understood.
myself through.
Yeah, understood, but yeah, stupidly.
Yeah.
Because if you lose your mobility, you lose everything. I mean,
Yep.
people say it all the time. Your health is everything.
Yep.
Your health is your life. Your health is this. Your health is that. And damn it if it's not true.
I understand that greatly in my 30s. In my 20s, I was like, well, you know what I mean? I'm young. I'm strong. I
Yeah.
can do whatever I want,
I could imagine Anthony being your size, your age, your strength, okay,
Yeah.
and just feeling invincible.
Oh, absolutely.
I felt invincible in my 40s.
Mm-hmm.
I could just imagine how you would feel. And it's easy. I mean, like, people ask me, Mama, how do you do what you do? I mean, you like have a lung disease, you've got fibromyalgia, and you've got 3 different kinds of arthritis. How do you put up a pegboard and do all that kind of stuff? And it's like, if I didn't have the strength that I have, if I didn't have a four system weight bench downstairs, if I didn't lift weights and I didn't do all these things, which I have not been good at lifting weights lately, so I can't really talk about that. But if I didn't do all these things, if I didn't have the strength, I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I work on my core, and that's something. I mean, you can work on your core laying in bed. Believe it or not, you can.
Yep. I actually have several exercises that my doctors have me do daily just to kind of strengthen my core.
Yeah. That's the one thing when I worked at the health club. When I first got into the hospital, I worked at a health club, and all the trainers. I worked in the deli, and all the trainers loved me because I would make their food, and I always did. I want this back on. I always did a really good job making their food, and I gave them extra this and extra that, and um, I just took really good care of them. And so I had 7 trainers at my disposal for free.
Mm-hmm.
And so I always had a trainer whenever I worked out. I had a trainer. Oh, I can't get the back on that. I'll do it later. So yeah, my core was pretty tight, even though I had a lot of chub over it. If I tightened it up, you could, and you poked my stomach. I mean, yes, there's fat there, but you could feel the muscle too.
You know what though? Like a lot of people that are some of the strongest people in the world are overweight. If you watch any of the strongman competitions,
Yeah,
they're not
they're
like
all
the
big.
Schwarzenegger type guys. They're like more of like the Mark Henry type of guys.
Yes, they all have big stomachs.
Yep.
Their stomachs are hard. I know some big guys like that, and their
Yep.
stomachs are you know, they're not all super soft and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those dudes are, man, they don't mess around now. Let me check the chat out here. Yeah, I hate changing watch batteries too, Peyton. Joy's in the house. Joy, 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 joy. Joy's in the house.
Hello, Joy.
Joy to YouTube. She is fantastic. Well, that didn't sound good. Yeah, I don't like cleaning battery corrosion. Ugh. Yes, and it is better to wait until after kids to have a breast reduction. Absolutely. Yeah, I did. Peyton, I did a water class when I was at the health club because I could go to all the classes for free. I did a water class and I just got to the point where it was not challenging me. So then I would swim back and forth in the pool, and that was the biggest challenge, swimming, because it worked so many muscles. It just was, but then I was having muscle spasms in the pool, and then they wouldn't let me because I have muscle spasms a lot. I mean, I have muscle spasms a lot. And I had some muscle spasms when I was with Dee from Flipping Particles, and I freaked her out. Like, it happens. But I would have muscle spasms in the pool, so then they wouldn't let me go in the pool anymore.
You know what helps with that? I used to get those a lot, especially in my calves. They'd wake me up at night, or I'd be out and it'd just like make me crumble down to the floor. Bananas, like potassium, helps a lot with muscle spasms and stuff like that.
Really?
Yep. I purposely try to eat at least a couple bananas every week just to like help with that. I was surprised. There was a lady that went to my church that every time I would see her, she'd hand me a banana because she knew I had that issue. Because one time we were having a lunch after service and I got one pretty bad. So after that, she literally would bring me a banana every time I'd see her.
Bless her heart.
Yep.
LSP says he just scheduled a show for Tuesday evening next week. Y'all will want to check it out. So let me write it down.
That's what's up.
What's a press out? And up your potassium to keep from muscle spasms. Yep, that's what Peyton just said.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like mustard and I don't like pickle juice. Sorry. You guys see, I drink one or two of these when I'm live. I drink lots of water.
I'm going to look up your channel, LSP. That way I can see what you have scheduled.
Yeah, because I'm too stupid to do that. May 21st. What time is it, LSP? You and I were live last night, and then I had to jump right over to Star's channel, Flippin' Hippos, right? And then right after that, somebody was messaging me, come live on my channel, and I didn't. But
he's having a how do I find jewelry to sell online with Anita Fanita.
Oh, Anita Fanita.
That's such a cool name.
Yeah, it's not her real name.
I figured as much.
Yep, it's not her real name. Her real name you wouldn't be able to pronounce.
I'm guessing her real first name is Anita, though, or
no.
No, okay.
Nope, her real name is not Anita, at least not on paperwork.
Yeah.
That's what she goes by, but she's got the most beautiful name.
Awesome.
But nope, that's not what it is. Oh. So I think this watch is gold.
Nice.
I'm looking for a mark, though.
I wish I knew more about that stuff. I'm sure I'll learn more the more I watch your channel and the more I watch other people.
Dude, I didn't know anything about jewelry. I did know about costume jewelry because I collected costume jewelry.
Yeah.
But I collected more of the artistic pieces
because
I like things that are interesting to look at.
Yeah.
Like I've got earrings hanging up and they're actually taped to my Mike Tyson or stuck in my Mike Tyson. that are plastic and they're gaudy and they're interesting and they're intricate and
Yeah.
they were artistic and works of art when they were made. So why not think of them as art and as beautiful? I'm looking at them right now. It's beautiful now, and certain pieces of jewelry I look at that way.
Yeah.
And so,
It's a cool way of looking at it.
yeah. So she said, Peyton said gold should be marked on the inside of the back cover. Well, I was hoping I wouldn't have to. There's something on this pan too. I got to get my handy dandy testing kit so I can get my loop because I put my loop in there. One of my loops. I have like 20 loops, and none of them are strong enough for me because I'm so blind. So I'm going to get my contacts today. I'm going to get my eyes checked at 4:30 today. So I want to leave at 12:30, which means I should probably get off here about noonish because I want to go to the Bible store. And if I go to the Bible store, I'm going to be there at least 2 hours, and then I'm gonna be sitting. I mean, looking for at least 2 hours, and then I'll be sitting because they have an area to sit and everything with a fireplace, and then I'll be looking at books and reading and stuff like that. So
Yeah, we used to have a family Christian store within 5 minutes of my house. It closed down. I used to go there all the time.
yeah, ours has like an area to chill out and everything. They don't have a coffee shop though.
That'd be cool if they did.
Yeah, I usually just go to Barnes and Noble. Nope, it says stainless steel. But it's one of those fancy watches. I swear it looked real.
My Dymo is going so slow today. I don't know.
I would like a Dymo, but I mean, does it really work? Does it work good for eBay? Because don't you do Amazon?
Oh, it works great for eBay. Like
don't you do Amazon too?
No, not yet. I want to. I haven't gotten into it yet though. Yep, there it goes. Here comes my label. I don't know if you see that.
Boy, that was slow.
Yep, spits it right out. You just pull it out, plop it right on the box. This guy's been a royal pain in my butt. This guy Juan, he's been.
Juan?
Yeah, he sent me an offer on Saturday for these shoes for $10. I've been sitting on these shoes for about a year, and I told a couple people in the live last night about it before you got on. He sent me a $10 offer, and I'm like, all right, I'll just take it because I've been sitting on these shoes forever. Blow them out, get my investment back. Huh? They're ASICs.
ASICs? Okay.
Yeah. So I accepted his offer, and then an hour later he sends me a message. Oh yeah, I offered you $10, but I want free shipping.
Oh, please.
I told him, like, if I give you free shipping, then I'm making like $1 off of the thing. Then after fees, I'm losing money. You know, and then after that, like every day he would start at like $3 and try to work his way up as far as what he would pay me for the shoes after he's already accepted the best. I've accepted his best offer. So finally, after several days, I gave him an extra $3 off and told him to go away. And I'm shipping his shoes out right now.
So he got them for $7.
Yeah, $7.
You
So
know,
I really didn't make much off of him, but he was such a pain in the butt. I didn't want to deal with him anymore.
You could have just opened up a buyer non-payment, or set it in your policies that it automatically opens up after 4 days if he hasn't paid you within 4 days.
Yeah. I mean, I know I could have done that, but honestly, this guy was more. He's more trouble than he was worth, and I just wanted to get the shoes gone anyway, so not that big a deal. They weren't in the best of shape. They were used. I got them out of the bins. So I'll probably make like $4 or $5 off of them after it's all said and done.
I gotcha. Well, yeah, maybe it's best to be, all said and done with it. I would not have been so blasé about it.
Yeah, my wife pretty much gets on me for letting people get away with stuff, but honestly, I would rather just get the good feedback and not have to deal with them again. Like as soon as
Well,
he,
you wouldn't have had to worry about feedback because eBay would have had you with that, because that's kind of almost extortion once they accept the offer. If
yep,
they're still trying to get stuff, that's like extortion.
yeah, for the most part. I kind of told him, like, I sent him several messages, just like in a nice way, explaining to him how, the way he's dealing with this transaction is highly inappropriate. But yeah, I'm gonna block him as soon as I make sure he doesn't try to give me a return on top
Right.
of it.
Right. See this? Oh, he can still do a return even if you block him. See this right here? This is the watch I thought was gold
Okay.
or silver, but
Hmm.
it's a nice looking watch. So I'll be auctioning this off tonight. I just put a new battery in it. But that's a nice watch. So yeah, I'm doing watches tonight. And I'm doing 925 with diamonds. So, and then other jewelry. But yeah, I'll be doing some watches.
What time's your show?
7 o'clock, and then Thelma should be popping in about 7:45.
Cool. Yeah, I liked Thelma last time.
Huh?
I liked Thelma. It
Oh,
kind of reminded me of QVC a little bit with the way that she was doing her thing.
Oh yeah, she knows a lot about jewelry.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's my buddy. So I said she and I were laying on the couch talking last night, and we were just laughing about stuff, laughing. Oh my gosh, she was giving me so much trouble because I couldn't remember how many kids she had in her quiz. She was doing a quiz. I think this is what I was trying to remember talking about earlier. He was doing this quiz to win this ring, and he had to answer all these questions. What month is her birthday? July. I got that right. I don't remember what they all were, but anyway, I would have went into the semifinals, but the question was, how many kids do I have? And for whatever reason, I hit 3 enter, and I went, no, I forgot about her son. And I'm like, but you can't change your answer, so
yeah,
I didn't get to go into the semifinals. I would have lost in the semifinals anyway, but she was giving me crap. How do you not know how many kids I have? We talk about my kids all the time. And I'm like, I know. But it was funny. She's a funny lady. She's very funny after, she's classy and everything in front of the camera, and she gets real dorky outside the camera. She's funny. Okay. Well, what time is it? Okay, I got about a half an hour.
11:30.
Yep, I got about a half an hour. Yeah, I'd like to get a Dymo.
Yeah, they're really nice. At first, like whenever I first set it up, I didn't like it because I didn't understand how it worked. But then once I watched a YouTube video and figured out how to get it set for eBay, I love it now. Because I click a button and it just spits out a label.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to put all my... Oh, nope, I got 2 other watches here. Oh, these work. So... Man, look at this bag stuffed full of watches. It's a quart-sized bag just stuffed full of watches. Each watch is bagged, but I got a lot of watches, man. I've just been waiting for the batteries to come in. I ordered 80 batteries, and this is all the batteries I have left.
Wow.
There might be 30 batteries in there.
How often do you find that changing the battery doesn't fix whatever's going on with the watch?
Never.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I've never not had one that the battery didn't fix. Now I've had them where I've bought them just and didn't check it out good enough, and
Hmm.
the watch is not in good enough shape for me to sell it. And
Okay.
I had where they've come in jewelry jars or jewelry bags, and they're just not nice enough to sell. Um, but yeah, I've never had any that just didn't flat out work.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've been really lucky in that instance. But I bought a jewelry or I bought a watch battery changing kit,
Okay.
and I bought a which is actually only for the really really nice watches. So I don't hardly ever get to use it. But and I also bought a band changing kit with all the loops and everything, you know.
Uh-huh.
So or not the loops, you know what I'm talking about, the pins that has the
Yeah.
watch pins and stuff. I used to change them when I worked at a jewelry store when I was 18. Um I used to change watch bands and stuff like that and watch batteries and
That's
but
all.
a lot of people, if you've got a nice enough watch, you'll need a special thing to open it up. A lot of the fashion watches you don't need it. Hi Pamela. Welcome Pamela Drain.
I've been using this thing a ton. I pulled this out of the bins and I was going to resell it. It's just like a little like scale. I use this for everything that's like under a pound. I have a digital one too, but I've just been using this one so much because it's like convenient.
Let me
Pop
see
something
it.
on it.
Let me see it again.
It's just like a like old school kitchen scale type thing.
Oh,
It's super accurate.
that's cool. For
Yeah,
everything under a pound.
yeah, yeah. It weighs up to a pound. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. I was gonna just resell it, but I find it's a little more accurate than the digital one I have because unless it's like completely like flat, it's like a little bit off here or there.
My scale weighs over about 0.3 ounces.
Uh huh.
Um, so that's good because I've weighed a bunch of my stuff, wrote it down on the package, taken it down there, and then tested it,
Uh huh.
and it's been pretty accurate. It's over a little bit, which I would rather it be over than under.
Yeah, for sure.
Hang on, I gotta text somebody really quick.
Do your thing. Yeah, I normally add an ounce or two just to my shipping weight if it's under a pound, and then if it's over a pound, I'll normally round to like the higher pound, just so I'm safe on it. Almost done packing my stuff. I
Oh
didn't have
shoot,
that
I
much.
gotta do that.
Yeah, I only have 6 orders right now. That's not that much. I've
I
been
only
having
have
I've been having like 12 to 15 every day so far for like the last week.
how much do you have in your store?
I had 1,200. Now I think I'm at like 1170 something.
See, and I'm still right at that 100 mark. That's why I say I'm little tiny potatoes. You guys think I'm kidding when I say I'm little tiny potatoes, but I'm not.
Well, I have
But
1,200, but like it's little stuff. You know what I mean? It's like a
well,
lot of it's like I have stuff in my store that's like $1. I have stuff in
yeah,
my store
well,
that's over $100. It's a
right.
mixture of stuff, you know.
Here's my thing though. Out of my, I still have like my sell through rate's pretty high.
Hmm.
So what's in my store sells.
Yeah,
So
for
it's
sure.
not, yeah. So I mean, I'm still sending out several packages, but then I also have my jewelry.
Hmm.
So, and if I didn't have my jewelry, I would have a lot more in my eBay.
I'm sure.
But oh, excuse
I don't
me.
really look at numbers all like that because even though I have that many listings, there's probably people that have a store the size of yours that probably outsell me in dollars, you know?
No. Well, yeah. I don't outsell you in dollars, but and
Right. I mean,
also
I don't know.
I don't put the time into it like y'all do, because I can't. I
Yeah.
physically cannot. There are times when I'll work a 10-hour day or something like that.
Hmm.
Um, but I can't physically put into eBay what a normal person can. I can't do it.
It's understandable.
Some days I can. Some days I kill it, but other days I can't. There's nothing I can do about that, you know.
I just try to list as much as I can when I can, and other than that, I just go with the flow. I I do eBay pretty much because I don't have like the physical capabilities to do something else full time right now, at least until I can get these surgeries I need, because I can't
There's nothing
stand or walk for too long at time.
there's nothing wrong, Anthony, with eBay as a full-time job. There's lots of
Oh,
people like
absolutely.
Land Shark Picker. I mean, he's perfectly capable of working a physical job, but he
Yeah.
does eBay because that's what makes his money.
Yep.
You know, I mean, there's lots of people that do eBay even though they can physically work other jobs.
Hmm.
It's a
Absolutely.
respectable business.
I love eBay.
But there's also, I mean, yeah, I know, don't we all? But there's also those people that can't work those jobs, like myself, like
Yeah.
Justin RV Flips,
Yeah.
Todd Flippin' Hustler. You
Yeah.
know, we can't work normal jobs. We just can't. We just can't work a normal job. It's hard to hold a job with the issues that we have
Yeah.
and whatnot. And
Absolutely. I'm in
so,
the same boat.
whoops. This is my issue. I've got to downsize because every time I have to get out a pair of pants or something,
Hmm.
I have to move this. And I've got too many bins and too many boxes. And I thought that shoe thing would eliminate that a little bit. And it's I realized I've got boxes over there, so those boxes will go in place of where my shoe boxes are. And so now, see, doing just that, what I just did,
Hmm.
a lot of bicep strength, because that box is really heavy.
Yeah.
And if I didn't have, I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing, but if I didn't have the bicep strength to do that, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah.
And that's what I say. See here, now you can see in the chat. You can't. I wouldn't have been able to do that because that's all jeans in that box. So that's why I say the reason I can do some of the things I do is because I have the strength.
Yeah.
But
Thank you, Pamela. I appreciate that very much. That's kind of you.
oh, what did she do? Did she say you're cute?
She just wished me luck with my surgeries.
Oh, that's nice.
But I wouldn't fault her for saying I was cute too.
Nope, I wouldn't either. But I'm going to tell you something. My husband, I got lucky. My husband is sexy. Sometimes I just look at him and I'm just like, damn, you're sexy. And he just looks at me like, you're weird. I'm like, what? You're sexy. And he's just like, you're weird. And I'm just like, what? What's so weird about that? I just think my husband is sexy. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's good though. It's good to still feel that way too after so many years of marriage.
34 years.
Wow, that's awesome. You've been married as long as I've been alive.
Well, I've been married 30 years this year, but we've lived together 33 years. We've been together 34.
Gotcha.
Dude, way to pull in my yard. Now, that ambulance could have gotten around you. You didn't have to pull in my yard. I don't like stupid drivers.
Yeah, I don't either. My wife really doesn't. She'll get road rage like none other.
I have road rage terrible. Watch some of my driving lives, Anthony.
I try to every time I see you live.
No, I meant when I used to.
Like the previous ones.
Yeah, I used to do a live every morning on the way to work because I had like a 40-minute drive to work. I used to do a live every morning on the way to work, and I do a live every day on the way home.
How long have you been doing YouTube, Kelly?
6 months, 5 months.
Okay.
Since January, really. I dabbled in it a little bit, but actively for 5 months, like
Cool.
doing it on a regular basis and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So in that time, I've gotten my watch time, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think I've been doing it for about half a year too. So we probably started around the same time. I think I started in December, maybe.
What's your watch time? Yeah, it's about when I started.
I have no idea, to be honest with you. I've not been doing many lives. Like I've just been starting doing lives recently.
Videos and stuff. Well, I think you get more. I think you get more views on recorded videos, and that's what I don't do. I have very few recorded videos. Because, like, I'll watch recorded videos. If they're older, I'll watch recorded videos before I'll watch a live.
Okay.
That's just me. If it's a past live.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You know, if it's older, I won't watch a live as opposed to a recorded video. I don't know. That's just me, though.
I like doing the lives more so, like either when they're on currently, so I can be engaged in the chat, or typically like I'll put them on late at night when I'm just like laying there trying to go to sleep and just listen to it, or like if I'm working, I'll toss it on and just listen to what people are talking about.
Yeah, I do the same thing, Anthony, and I'll set up my, well, at least I used to do it a lot before I got the $16 a month for no commercials.
Yeah.
I can't stand those Calicanai commercials.
Yep, I know.
It was him alone that made me go to YouTube. No commercials. He seems like he's a nice guy and everything. Yeah. But if you don't get your sick and tired and hurting butt up off the floor, 1 pound, 2 ounces, then you're going to have to listen to him for 45 minutes.
Yep.
And I'm not doing that. So.
Can't say that I blame you.
Because a lot of times I'll be on the floor because that's about all the room I'll have is enough room to lay down. And that's just to work on whatever I need to work on, or if I'm taking notes, I'm all late, might listen to a video and then take notes on it. Mm-hmm. Or I might measure on the floor, like I'll prop myself up on like 5 or 6 pairs of jeans, and then I'll measure, because I do a lot on my stomach if my back is really hurting me.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and let me change this. And I can't do that in a regular job. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I can't lay down or do yoga poses to stretch my back and all that stuff. I can't do all that stuff in a regular job. So.
Yeah, I can't do a lot of stuff in a regular job either.
736.
That's what's been so great about eBay. It's like basically, it's given me a lot of like pride back and a lot of, stuff I couldn't do.
Well, absolutely. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with eBay. It is a respectable business.
Yeah.
I mean, 100%. And I mean, you have to be almost smarter and more dedicated and committed of a businessman to do eBay than it is to work for a company that's telling you what you need to do, laying out your expectations, giving you your guideline that you need to do. You know what you need to do because this is what your company expects of you. Whereas when you're your own business owner, nobody's telling you what to do. Nobody's telling you that you have to do this. Nobody's telling you it has to be done by this time. you can lay in bed all day, every day if you want. You have to be more dedicated than, a normal person. And that takes a lot of courage and strength a lot of times, especially for me, because there are some times where I just want to lay in bed. I don't want to get up. I don't want to have to deal with the pain and all the crap that I have to deal with. Um,
Yeah, I I find I'm more motivated working for myself than I would be working for anyone else. Just over the years, like I put so much more extra efforts into when it's like something for myself.
and that's very typical for your age. Um,
Hmm.
and I was like that too in other businesses that I've run. Am I the only one that smells a Sharpie when they open it?
Hmm.
I am.
I don't typically, unless it's like a scented one.
No, it's not. I'm a Sharpie whore. I love Sharpies.
Nothing wrong with that.
My thank you cards, they have everything that they need on the front,
Hmm.
and I still write notes on the back. So, and they just say thank you for supporting this small business, and they're on
That's all.
colored cardstock. They're nothing fancy, and then I just write personalized notes on the back. I'm working on a nicer card that's got all my platforms and stuff, but I don't want to roll that out until I'm actually on those platforms. Because
Yeah.
that would just suck. That would be stupid. But I'm working on getting on those platforms. Yeah.
One thing I've been kind of doing lately as I've been scaling eBay is like really not doing much with the other platforms.
Well,
Like I used to do every single time I'd list anything that was Poshmark appropriate, I would cross promote them, like Poshmark and eBay. And lately I've just been not doing Poshmark at all.
Poshmark takes a lot of work as far as cross,
Hmm.
promotion
Yeah.
and the social aspect of it. So, I mean, that's what I hear. I'm about to put some jewelry on Poshmark, but I haven't done it yet, so I can't really talk.
I've done okay with Poshmark in the past, and I don't dislike it. It's just I don't know if it's easier for me to just focus on one thing or and the other thing is if something sells on Poshmark, I then have to go take it out of eBay and vice versa. If it sells on eBay, I have to then go take it out
Yeah.
of Poshmark, and sometimes I just get confused with it. I have so many things going on, you know what I mean?
Well, some people are so used to doing it, they just do it like that all the time.
Yeah.
And it has to be something that you are gonna be comfortable with and stick with and continue to do. So,
Yeah.
and if you're not in that frame of mind, then don't worry about it.
Well, that's the thing. I'm just not passionate about Poshmark. Like I'm passionate about eBay. Like I love listing on eBay and having an eBay store and just like I don't know. I just came up with eBay, so like I'm most comfortable with eBay, and I don't know. I'm just like one of those like eBay fanboys, I guess.
eBay fanboy. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being an eBay an eBay fanboy. Nothing wrong with supporting and loving the platform that you're on.
Yeah.
Even with the glitches and all that stuff, I mean, people
Mhm.
complain about the glitches and everything, but I mean, what are you going to do, really?
Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, it's how you make your living. So,
I mean, you're gonna have that really on any platform too because it's computerized. You know what I mean? Like it's not perfect.
but they had a lot of glitches. I
Oh yeah, I'm
mean,
sure.
it was pretty bad. And I think they lost a lot of business over it. And I wonder what eBay Open is going to be like this year, because last year all the glitches were right around eBay Open, and they treated us so good for eBay Open. I mean, they really treated us good. eBay Open.
I would love to go to eBay Open. I just don't have the money to go. Especially if I'm saving up to take Ashley to Disney, and that's gonna pretty much take everything we have to get her there.
Has she ever been?
Yeah, we've been going every year for the past 3 years. She's like the hugest Disney fan I know. So, that's like her thing. She loves.
You haven't met Painting the Roses Red yet. She's a big Disney fan.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk Ashley into doing a video of like all of her Disney collection that she has. Like our dining room is completely run over just by like Disney stuff.
Really?
She has stuff all over the house. Like we have Mickey Mouse crock pot, toaster, oven mitts, salt, pepper shakers. Like she has Disney everything. If they made Disney toilet paper, I'm sure she would buy it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I really don't get it.
Our like toast pops up with like Mickey Mouse burnt into it.
Yeah, I don't get the fascination.
I don't know. She's into it though, so I support her.
I've never been, so I don't know.
Yeah, I told her after going there, like we have an amusement park here in Pittsburgh called Kennywood, which I used to think was awesome, and then after going to Disney, it's like sucks now. It like ruined it for me because there's just so much more to do at Disney.
It ruined it for you. That's sad.
Hey Craig, thanks for sharing my channel. Appreciate that. I'd still like to connect with you at some point.
I'm a terrible hostess. Thank you, Craig.
Yeah, it's not a problem. I just like hanging out with you, Mama.
Well, I like hanging out with you, Anthony. Thank you. But I'm still a terrible hostess. Rocky's on the other side of my door whining. Bless his heart.
He wants to hang out with you too.
Yeah, he does. He likes to be with I gotta let him in.
I ended up making Hunter go upstairs last night after we got off because he peed and pooped all over the shop down here.
Oh no. Come on, guys. I like to keep my door shut because one day my husband got out of the shower and he walked past the door.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't have anything on but a towel, but thankfully I was blocking the shot so I could see his head over my shoulders, but that's all I could see.
Gotcha.
And then he peeks out from behind the door and goes, "Are you alive?" And I went, "Yeah, I am." He's like, "Well, next time you need to tell me." Because, I could be on the phone. Because I'm always talking to somebody,
Definitely.
But what else do I want to sell tonight? Na 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 na.
Thank you, Pamela and Mary. That's awesome.
What's going on? I'm in eBay.
They like listening to us.
Aw, thank you guys. You're so sweet. Anthony's my buddy. Okay, now I'm on the chat. Downward Dog. Yeah, I like Downward Dog. I do not have Sharpie on my nose. Do I? No, I don't think I do.
I had a ton of books to list today.
I like listing books. Look at all the books I have. That whole shelf is nothing but books.
Nice.
Well, this is just a big pile of crap right here. It's not crap. It's just I have such a small space. I got to get that organized. But all of my boxes I have down here, I've got about 5 boxes down here that have shoes in them. Those are all going to go over there. And then Well, some of those are shoes, so yeah, I guess it will give me more space.
So you've sold a lot of books. I have a question for you. Now, old books smell old. You know what I mean? They smell like mildewy or whatever. Do you ever get like negative feedback or anybody complain about the way a book smelled?
The older books that I have sold, I put in there
Okay.
what they smell like. But generally speaking, I will open books up and like put them in a box with a box of baking soda.
Okay.
Okay. Just sitting in it just like I would a refrigerator.
Okay.
And I'll shut the box up, you know. And
Uh-huh.
it'll be a big box. I'll just open up the book and I'll flip through a few pages, you know, and put the lid back on, flip through a few pages, a couple days later, put the lid back on. And that seems to help. But if
Okay.
it doesn't, then you just tell them in the chat, you know. Like I had a book from 1954 and it was called My Life in Botswana. I think it was
Uh-huh.
Botswana. It was one of George Adamson's, it was his very first book and it was a first print,
Mm-hmm.
first edition. And I love George Adamson. He's like the man who lived with lions.
Okay.
He was the man that was Born Free was about. Born free, as free as the wind
Oh,
flows.
that's cool.
You know that song?
Yeah.
Well, that's based on a movie, and that movie was based on
Okay.
him and his wife Joy Adamson. Anyway, and it smelled, but I bought it because I wanted to read it. It was an
Yeah.
old library book. And I read it a couple of times and then I sold it and it had a smell. Even after I did it, I put it through the whole baking soda thing. It still had a smell. I put it in the comments and everything and I still got positive feedback. And
Oh, that's good.
yeah, that's all you can do is just put, I mean, it was, you know, 80 years old,
Yeah.
70 years old. Lightly powder the pages of the books or do as mama said and use baking soda. I don't like to powder stuff because powder it's finer than baking soda and it's a lot lighter, but you don't want that stuff to get into the binding of the book and whatnot. Plus that makes it look like you're trying to hide something.
Yeah. I was thinking about like, and I didn't know much about it, but what I was thinking about doing is putting them in one of my tubs and just throwing some dryer sheets in there, just to like get a different smell on them.
You can, but that'll fade. And when that fades, the other
After
smell's
the
going to
stink will
come
come
back.
back.
It's just a mask, whereas the baking soda absorbs the odor.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I'll have to buy some whenever I go out today. Then when I go to the post office.
Craig, thank you for putting the link to Anthony's channel in.
Yeah, that was cool of you, Craig. I want to have you on sometime whenever you're free. I know you're super busy, man, especially with the iProfit IQ that you're doing.
Yeah. All right, I gotta get up and I gotta get some jewelry. Some jewelry.
You're gonna have to get going soon too, because it's 12.
Yeah, thank you. I gotta get some stuff done around here before I can even go. There's a couple things I need to get done, but I mean nothing like too serious.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I got all these like pop-up Bible books. They're so cool.
Oh, on the internet?
No, I got them at a yard sale for free.
Oh.
I was talking with the lady that was having the yard sale,
I thought you
and I was
meant
kind of
like.
telling her about like who I am, what I do, and she's like, "Yeah, you can just have it all for free."
See, I thought you were talking about a pop up on your computer or something.
Oh no, they're actually like you open them up and they're like pop outs, like with the pictures. You teach them to kids and stuff.
Gotcha. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I used to love pop up books when I was a kid.
I bet you did. There goes my sexy husband. He's working outside right now. He's working outside. I'm working on the inside.
Gotcha. You doing some yard work?
Yeah, he's out there on the tractor and picking up sticks, and I've already gone through and weeded all our flower beds. I loved my mother-in-law so very much, but the woman has got flowers. Oh my Lord, the woman has got flowers.
I can imagine.
Look at this owl.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that cool? It hangs from my rearview mirror. I brought it in so I could share it. Now I got to take it back out. Okay, so I can't find the necklace that I want to. Yeah, I should go because I got to feed the dog. Look at this necklace I got, Anthony. It says Michigan Dog License, 1941, Eaton County. And it's on a necklace. Can you see
that's
it?
Cool.
Can you
Yeah,
see it?
Oh, yeah, now I can see it. That's
And
cool.
Somebody made it into a necklace. And
That's really cool.
I know. I need to put an extender on here that matches, and then I want to wear it. I want to wear it. My husband's like, "You want to wear somebody else's dog collar?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I said, "What's the difference? I'm your dog." He goes, "Do you know what that sounds like?" I'm like, "What?" If I came back as a dog, I would not be unhappy. If I came back as a dog, I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Guess it depends on what continent you live on.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Dinner over in China.
That's true. Thank you for cheering, Anthony.
Although if you came back as like a dog in America, you'd probably eat better than a lot of people.
Yep, I would like to think that I would have a very good home. Although I wouldn't want to be one of the dogs that's in the bedroom when the mom and dad are getting it on. I don't want to be one of those dogs. I don't even like our dogs in the bedroom. It's like you got to lock them out of the room. And my husband's like, "What's the big deal?" I'm like, they're watching. I don't like that.
Can't say that I blame you there.
All right. Well, I don't know. Once I get my 925 in my diamonds, I don't know that I'm going to have that much more that I'm going to be able to get through because my auctions are shorter now. I might sell this. Look at me. My husband said, "You're going to have trouble with those that pegboard. You're not going to be able to get your necklaces and stuff down." Did you see what I just did? I'm a boss, man. I don't know if you guys could see it, but I just yanked that sucker down. I am a boss. I just did it again. Ha 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 ha. All right, that's more than enough for tonight. This is why I have this great big look at my belly. I think I'm gaining weight. This is why I have this ruler. Remember I was showing you guys the ruler? And this is why I have it on here so I can lay out my necklaces. This necklace is 60 inches long. This pearl necklace. This could actually, and it's got a clasp, it could actually be used as a belt. Yep, that's going to get sold tonight.
Some of these books are tough to find.
Well, and that's the thing. You're just going to have to base it on books of similar nature.
Yeah.
in that same time period. It's kind of hard, like when you're my son's girlfriend likes John Muir books, and I don't know if you're familiar with John Muir. He's
No.
an outdoorsman,
Uh-huh.
and she really likes the outdoors a lot. And it's good for my son to get out and do things like that. But it I overbought John Muir books, and some of them took a while to get to me, and so I bought multiples. And when I was trying to look up comps and everything, because they're rare to find. Um, I was having difficulties finding comps and stuff for them.
Yeah, I think what I might do is just lot some of these together. So I got like 4 of these that are like the same thing. It's like a Christmas Treasury pop-up series. Then the other ones are just like a pop-up book. I got like 4 of each. I might just lot them together.
Yeah, I'm definitely done. Okay, so this is what I need to do. I've got more than enough stuff here pulled. And I still got to pull rings. I'm going to get off here, and I'm going to go get ready for my appointment and to go get my Bibles and everything. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. How about that? Or I'll see you guys tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Okay, it might be more like 7:15 Eastern. About 7:15. And no, we're not taking Rocky to be put down today. He did really well tonight. So
Glad to hear that.
yeah, thank you. I gave him half a pot cookie last night. Now I only have 1.5 pot cookies left. So I have to buy my pot cookies now. My sister gave me a free sample of the pot cookies. So now I have to start buying them, and I have no idea how much pot cookies are.
Are they specifically for dogs, or are they human ones you're giving?
No, they're human ones too.
Okay.
So, you know, I told the vet, I said, yeah, I'm giving him the CBD and I'm giving him the pot cookies. She said, you're giving him both? And I said, yeah, because he gets the CBD during the day and he gets pot cookie at night.
Yeah.
Because the pot cookies just really knock him out.
Oh, I'm sure.
And it seems to be nighttime is when he has trouble breathing. So
yeah,
I don't know why that is, but yeah, tomorrow will be, or no, today is 3 weeks. So today is 1 week past his death date.
Awesome.
Yep. He's 1 week past his death date. And it seems weird to base your life around whether your dog's going to be alive or dead, but we're living day by day by day by day with him, and we have been for 3 weeks now, and it really toys with your emotions, but what else are you going to do, you know?
My wife's best friend literally just went through the same scenario with her golden retriever about a month or 2 ago.
Yeah, you just take it day by day. But all right, honey, I'm gonna get off here. Thank you so much, everybody. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Craig, for keeping an eye on the chat for me. And Pamela Drain, thanks for popping in and being such a wonderful first-time guest. I hope you hit that subscribe button and the ding-a-ling button so that when I do go live next time, you'll know. Chances are it may not be with Anthony.
Yeah, I'm always happy to hop on. Or I also have her on my channel a lot too, so you can go ahead and subscribe to Pittsburgh.
I think everybody in this chat is subscribed to you.
To me?
Yeah, I really, really do.
Awesome.
All of my people are subscribed to you, I do believe. Because how many subs do you have?
257, I think.
And how many did you have a couple weeks ago?
Like 245, 240, I don't know.
All of my 17 people are subbed to you.
Awesome.
All of my
I receive all 17 of them.
All 17 of my subscribers. Yep, they're all subbed to you.
Nice.
Oh, I know what I was going to say, you guys. This is what I was going to say earlier in the very beginning. Okay, it was really funny. I was laying on the couch talking to Thelma, and we're ha 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 ha. She goes, "How many subscribers do you have?" And so I went over to look, and I went, "Oh my God, I have 666." And she's like, "Oh no." She goes, "That's okay. You'll get another one." I said, "No, Thelma, unsubscribe from me. I can't have 666." And she goes, "Hang on, I'll sign on to my husband's YouTube and subscribe to you." So then I was 667.
Awesome.
And I was just like, "I can't be 666, Thelma." I took a picture of it. I'm like, I can't be 666. It's sacrilegious. I don't really know what 666 means. I think it's the devil, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the number of the beast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So anyway, yeah, so now I'm 667 or 66 whatever. I don't know what I'm at. But I just learned about analytics when we were talking about analytics earlier. I just learned about analytics like last week. So now it's like every day I'm looking at my analytics and it's just like I can't believe I never did it before. But I never ever watched my subs either.
Yeah.
But now that I'm starting to get up there a little bit, and I want to get to 1,000, now I watch.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Let me see what my analytics are. Oh, now my husband's doing doggy poopy. Does this tell you how many subs you have?
Should, I would think.
Let's see, what's my watch time? 230,000. So I need 10 more thousand watch time. I need 10 more thousand watch time, which 2 days ago I was 202, so I should be okay. Well, maybe with my auction tonight that'll help.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah, because last week's auction was a short one. It was only 90 minutes, and I got 7.5 thousand. So, all right, guys. I love you very much, and I will see you later. Anthony, you'll just be a regular part of my day. How about that, honey?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, baby. I love you very much.
All right. Love you guys.
I will talk to you later.
Alrighty. See you later.
Bye. Bye.